Hello, welcome to today's edition of Citi News Daily on Citi TV with me, Zoe Abu Baidoo. Coming up, students from some agricultural colleges besiege the Ministry of Agriculture to demand a restoration of their allowances. We'll be giving you the details of this and many more stories shortly. Stay with us. Hundreds of students from 5 agricultural colleges in the country today besieged the premises of the Agric Ministry in Accra to demand the immediate release of their allowances, according to the students from the Ejura, Damongo, Kwadaso, Ohawu and Tamale veterinary colleges of agriculture. Several pleas to the ministry have fallen on deaf ears, hence their picketing. The picketing follows the restoration of allowances of trainee nurses by the Akufo-Addo-led government. To that effect, a ceremony was organized yesterday in the Bono Ahafo region. The president has also promised to restore the allowances of teacher trainees. Allowances of the Agric students were scrapped together with that of the trainee nurses and teacher trainees by the Mahama government. But speaking to Citi News Daily, the students said they will not hold back until they have an assurance from the ministry. Meanwhile, the Minister for Agriculture, Dr. Owusu Efriye Akoto, who spoke to the agitated students, said their demands will be considered. Let's move to the Western region now, where a Takrady District Court has remanded the Chinese national who shot and killed Nana Bua at Wasa Ikupong into police custody. Police Inspector Bernard Pa Ahinsan, who represented the state, prayed the court, presided over by His Worship Thomas K. Ofide, to remand the accused into police custody to allow some investigations to be carried into the matter. Jian Zhenhai allegedly shot and killed Nana Bua, who had accompanied his friend, a plumber, to demand for an amount of 150 Ghana cedis owed him. The youth subsequently burnt some 14 cars belonging to the Chinese nationals in the town and vandalizing properties. He was later arrested by the police and sent to the Asankregua Divisional Command. He is to reappear in court on the 25th of October 2017. Now, 4 days after the gas explosion that occurred at Atomic Junction here in Accra, some commercial drivers who operate from the Atomic Junction taxi rank have still not been found. The explosion, which occurred on Saturday, is believed to have killed 7 persons and injured 132 persons. Despite the death toll of 7, some surgeons in the country have stated that deaths from accidents like these are often underreported. Speaking to Citi News Daily, the chairman of the Hachu Atomic GPRTU taxi rank, Paul Koki, said since the unfortunate incident, they have not heard any word from the owners of some burnt vehicles, neither have they been cited. Meanwhile, the Ghana National Fire Service is expected to submit to government its report on the explosion by the end of this week, according to the Deputy Public Relations Officer at the Ghana National Fire Service, Prince Billy Anaglate. The report, which is 90% complete, will be ready in the coming days. To our final story for today, and after a number of threats, the embattled mining company Exton Cubic Group Limited has sued the Minister of Lands and Natural Resources, John Peter Amewu, over the ministry's revocation of their mining permits. The Minister, John Peter Amewu, revoked the company's leases and licenses to prospect in the Ininehini bauxite concession of the Tano Offing Forest Reserve, describing the company's operations as illegal because of invalid mining leases. But Exton Cubic, in an application for a review of the decision at the High Court, has argued that the minister's decision was unreasonable, unjust, and an abuse of his powers. It contends the revocation is a breach of the rules of natural justice and in breach of the company's rights to administrative justice and property. Exton Cubic is also asking the court to give an order of injunction restricting the Minister of Lands and Natural Resources or his agents from interfering with Exton Cubic's rights acquired. That will be all for today's edition of Citi News Daily on Citi TV. My name is Zoe Baidoo. Many thanks for your time.